is a boy carrying a literal library of galaxy on his wrist. One other is a man holding the weight of the city on his back. Today, we aren't asking who's the stronger. We're dissecting what happens when the pinnacle of alien technology meets the ultimate human reflex. This is CrossFight. Today, we pit 10-year-old Ben10 against the legendary Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Let's head to the simulation. Segment 1. The hard power breakdown. Let's start with the hard stats. Tobey's Spider-Man isn't just strong. He is a subway stopping, goblin bomb surviving force of nature. His strength defined by his consistency. Then there is the Omnitrix. This isn't just a weapon, it's a genetic optimizer. When Ben turns into 4 arms, he isn't just strong, he is the biological peak of a species designed for combat. And durability? Diamond Head is literally immune to kinetic impact. If Peter tries to punch that, he's going to break his hands. Segment 2. Face-to-face combat. Accelerate hits hypersonic speed in seconds. Spider-Man relies on geometry of the city. In a straight line, Ben wins, but this isn't a race, it's a chase. Spider-Man uses his webbing to trap Ben's momentum, not his body. He's looking for a predictable path, and Ben being 10 is incredibly predictable. Spider-Man wins the endurance phase of this simulation. Now, face-to-face brawl. This is about the rhythm of war. Peter Parker is master of rhythm. He uses webbing and acrobatics to keep his opponents dancing to his tune. But how do you keep a rhythm when your opponent changes their physiology every 60 seconds? Ben's erratic 10-year-old combat style is actually his biggest strength. He doesn't fight by the book, and he doesn't use a consistent stance. Peter's spider sense is reacting to a threat that's constantly shifting its weight, center of gravity, and speed. We've simulated this 500 times. The moment Peter thinks he's locked down a strategy, Ben rotates the dial and the entire dynamic resets. Segment 3. The stealth situation. Now the hunt. This is where people think Spider-Man dominates, but Ghost Freak is ultimate stealth asset, invisible, intangible, and capable of possessing his target. Can the spider sense see a ghost? Our data says yes. Spider sense isn't about vision, it's about intent to harm. It detects the shift in the air and cold spots, the microscopic disturbance in the environment. Peter doesn't see the ghost, he feels the kill intent. It's terrifying stalemate. Peter can't harm Ben when he's intangible, but Ben can't touch Peter because Peter knows where he is before he even materializes. It's a high-stake game of the boy who cried wolf, and Peter is the only one who knows the wolf is actually there. Segment 4. The prep time paradox and the upgrade X factor. The prep time argument: if Peter Parker has 24 hours, he's not a hero, he's a scientist. He builds sonic dampeners, high-frequency pulsars, and fire-retardant traps. He effectively rigs the arena. But we have to talk about upgrade. If Peter brings tech, he is effectively bringing the buffet to galvanic mechamorph. The second those gadgets enter the field, Ben merges with them. The sonic dampeners become conduit to Ben's own energy. The trap becomes limbs for Ben to control. Peter's brilliant engineering becomes his own personal nightmare. Prep time doesn't beat Ben10. It just gives him more toys to play with. Segment 5. Finalization. When talking about strength, Ben10 is stronger. He has alien biology scaling higher than Spider's strength. As Accelerate, Ben can run on water and run fast enough to be invisible to naked eye. But even after getting his spider powers, Peter couldn't outrun a school bus. We always see Spider-Man struggling with his villains. He's getting bruised, getting wounded, even his costume getting torn apart. But we never see Ben10 bleed. Forearms almost has unpenetratable skin, and Diamond Head has unshattering body. But tactical IQ? Spider-Man is superior. Spider-Man doesn't need to turn into an alien to be smarter. Also, Ben10 doesn't feel smarter when he turns into gray matter. Shaw always says gray matter is one of the smartest species in the universe, but Shaw depicts it like Ben just knowing things he shouldn't have known in the first place. Stealth is a tie. Ben10 does have many aliens he can turn into and go stealth, but Spider-Man always can use stealth without. He doesn't need to make sound transforming into something. But we can't say Spider-Man is far better in stealth because Ben has aliens that he can use stealth far better than Spider-Man ever could. Spider Sense is definitely one of the strongest powers of the Spider-Man. Despite we see Wildmutt using similar ability, we never see Ben using it as efficient as Spider-Man always does. When talking about speed, people always think dexterity and reflexes are included in speed. But that's not right. Maybe Peter can't outrun a school bus, but he can dodge machine gun bullets, react to things that Ben10 can't when using his classic arsenal of aliens. Now talking about versatility, Ben10 is far superior than Spider-Man. He has aliens to adapt in various situations and environments. Sure, Spider-Man can adapt to various environments too, but he can't breathe underwater when he needs to. Let's rate their fight now. Difficulty rating: extreme. This fight destroys the environment. Ben is pushed to use his entire arsenal. But the ultimate winner is Ben10. Spider-Man is the heart of the hero myth. But Ben Tennyson is army of one. Peter can prepare for a monster, but he cannot prepare for a variable that turns his own tools against him. This has been CrossFight. Who should enter the arena next? Drop a comment, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next simulation.